Morning students, I welcome you to today's GK class. Today we are going to do a page which is related to natural features, that is page number 41 of your book. You know kids, every person has natural features like nose, ear, skin and many more. These features make each person unique. Our earth has natural features too. We are not talking about having nose, eyes. Earth's natural features are in form of its mountain, river, valley, etc. These natural shapes present on the surface of the earth are called landforms. These are mainly formed by the movement of tectonic plates inside the earth or by processes like weathering and erosion on the surface of earth. Before starting the topic, let's see the learning outcomes. Students, after the completion of this topic, you will be able to identify the name of geographical features based on the description given. You will be able to unscramble the jumbled words and write the correct ones. You will be able to term these natural features into your own words. To page number 41. On this we are having few natural features. The first one is canyon. What is a canyon? Canyon, a deep and a narrow river valley with steep bank. A canyon is a big crack in the ground or a very deep valley. Most canyons are made by rivers, a few are made by earthquakes. They can be big like the Grand Canyon or small. Canyons can be formed by erosion by running water which will take rock and soil away. The second one is a delta. A delta is a triangular shaped piece of land formed by the sediments on the mouth of a river, often projecting into a sea or lake. Or in other words, a delta is an area of low flat land shaped like a triangle where a river splits and spreads out into several branches before entering the sea. A hole in the ground from which hot water and steam come out. In other words, it is a pool of hot water that sends a column of water and steam into the air on regular or irregular schedule. It is geyser. Rift Valley, a valley with steep sides formed by movement of Earth's surface. In other words, it is a valley formed by sinking of land between two roughly parallel faults. Usually overlooks a body of water or where a body of water once stood. In other words, a rift with a fold and almost perpendicular front normally applied to the steep slopes bordering a river. Sixth one is archipelago. An archipelago is a group of islands closely scattered in a body of water, or in other words we can say island chain is a chain, cluster or collection of islands, or sometimes a sea containing a small number of scattered islands. It is called archipelago. A bight may be referred as a bend or curve in a coastline, river or other geographical feature, or it may refer to a bay formed by such a feature. In other words, a bend in a coast forming an open bay is known as bight. Eighth one is fjord. A fjord is a long, narrow, deep inlet of the sea between high cliffs, as in Norway, typically formed by submergence of glaciated valley. Or in other words, a long, narrow inlet with steep sides or cliffs. I told you kids, by the end of this topic you will be able to identify all these natural features. You will be able to define them. Now I have one task for you to do. You have to define harbor and a cape. Thank you and have a cheerful day.